The Broodmasters are one of our core civilizations. They are the ultimate telepath. Blind, immobile, deaf. They just sit with their giant technology, telepath gland and control things. Their bonus is graft and corruption. When they're in battle, they can choose a neutral unit, in other words, someone who's not in the battle, from the system you're in or an adjacent system, and move it there. It fights on your side during the battle and benefits from your techs. It can be damaged by the other guy as he plays. So sometimes you can declare a battle, bring in someone else's unit just so the other guy that you're in cahoots with can kill it. You do have to pay the owner a resource if you borrow a super unit. If you get a regular unit, though, you don't have to pay him. Your victory ability is cronyism. When you draw a secret, instead of just one secret, you get two. You look at them both. You keep one and give the other to another player. That player either loses a hyper token or lets you have one. He doesn't give it to you, you just get the hyper token magically. He then resolves his secret, then you do yours. You don't use cronyism on a secret that's given to you by another player. Only ones that you get by your own action. Your weakness is telepathic. Because your corvettes are too small to hold a Broodmaster on them because they're these huge blob monsters. See? So they're controlled by your little broodlings. That means they can't get away from you. Your corvettes can't move and their attack is 0 unless they're in the same system with your starbase or one of your monitors, which is your super ship, which we'll talk about in a second. But first, we'll discuss your techs. You have the mind control tech. This also applies to your monitors. In fact, we better talk about the monitors because it applies to your techs. The monitor has an attack of 0, but if it's in the battle, it picks one enemy ship or unit, and that unit's attack is also 0. So for example, if you're going to a battle where there's only one enemy ship, hey, its attack is 0. That's pretty handy. The mind control ability lets you use that suppression ability of canceling an attack even in an adjacent area. So if there was a monitor here and you were fighting here, one of these would lose its attack. That's quite good. The final ability is Subversion. They choose an enemy colony, pay an atomic, and swap it out for one of theirs. It's that simple. You can't do it if the colony is protected by a hyper token. So it is a nasty but simple ability. And that are the Broodmasters.